Good evening. My name is Madeleine, and I'm going to do a read right now for Aquarius. I like to think these reads are for whatever planets you have in Aquarius, or whatever is going on in your 11th house, or wherever you have Aquarius lording your chart. Did I say any planets in Aquarius? But of course, the strongest for your ascendant, sun, and moon. Well, ascendant and sun. So let's have a look at Aquarius. What's happening? I like to make notes on where all the planets are for everybody because I do reads as a profession. So I like to align my reads with what's going on astrologically. It's a pretty bug. Anyway, okay, so for Aquarius for October 2019, at the beginning of October. I don't know what's going to happen in the planets. I'm not looking ahead. I'm just sort of I just check online before I do these reads where they are for today. So I don't know if the planets are going to change tomorrow, but yesterday we had Pluto stationing direct for Aquarians in the 12th house, probably clearing up fears around beliefs or institutions. I'm a little rusty on 12th house stuff. I'm an astrology student. I would not consider myself a teacher at all in astrology, but I am a strong tarot card reader. I just like to mix the two a little bit. So anyway, let's start at the top. The sun in the ninth, in Libra in the ninth. So balancing out ideas, philosophies, new ventures, new beliefs, possibly travel. Sun, Libra, balancing out fears around this, around relationships involving philosophical pursuits, possibly. Now let's go to Mercury on the 10th house. Communication involved in career, work, status. And then Venus in the ninth, again, partnering with that, well, in Libra in the ninth, so relationships involving philosophy or travel or guruism. Again, another planet. Wow, Aquarians are really kind of in a sort of philosophical belief shifting, stretching their minds about stuff, kind of coming to a new belief about about maybe philosophies and religions or spiritualism, kind of finding a new layer of light in their belief system. 4th, 11th house, possibly, expansion. In Jupiter is in Sagittarius in the 11th. So bringing guruism and expansion to 11th house, Uranus, Aquarian energies right there. 11th house is the tribe, social media. Okay, now let's look at Saturn is going direct now after being in the 12th house. Saturn was retrograde all summer, so that's a challenge for me. That would be beliefs. I mean, again, spiritualism taking a back burner. Wow, this is a very spiritual, philosophical time for Aquarians. I'll be curious to see what the cards say about this. Anyway, Uranus in the 4th. So financial expansion, because it's in Taurus, so financial sudden expansion involving possibly properties could be an issue, could be an option for that. Neptune, dreams, a very dreamy period. They're probably having very vivid dreams right now about far out dreams, because the 12th house is the furthest. So very, very global dreams that are very about, taking them into the far reaches of the stratosphere. I don't know how else to explain that. So then we get, this is Pluto in the 12th house. Wow. So really sort of big spiritual period, an opening in new belief systems, completely new beliefs. Then 3rd house, full moon in Aries coming in on the 13th, and the 3rd house would be communications and thoughts and ideas around that. So instigating, maybe bringing to fruition thoughts and ideas around these new philosophical and new beliefs and mind expansive spiritual mind opening, awakening almost in a way, looks like. I'll be curious to see what the cards say. All right. Calling in the highest guides, highest frequency guides and angels around to be with us in this read so that I may guide Aquarians to their highest best destiny, highest best versions of themselves. And I'd also like to mention that I have a workshop where I teach divination, and we work with astrology in our workshops. In these workshops, we will have an energy healer, and tomorrow it is in the Pasadena area in Los Angeles, California. My email is below if you would like to email me for information about it, and also if you would like to have a personal read, go ahead and email me. All right, let's have a look and see what the cards have to say. All right. For Aquarians, October 2019. Crazy, that's the first card. That is like that was, wow. A total awakening going on for Aquarians. This is a very powerful time for Aquarians. Let's have a look and see. That Pluto stationing direct in the 12th house, I guess it's big sort of crashing old beliefs, old belief systems. Interesting. Okay, we get the Six of Wands. I'm feeling guided to put it there. Got this here. I'm going to bring this clarifying deck just because I want to ask for this Eight of Swords to clarify, please. King of Diamonds. And Eight of Spades. Nine of Diamonds came out. I'll see how that fits in. Okay. All right, let's have a look and see what the cards would like to say to Aquarians here. Let's open this light out. Well, I couldn't believe I pulled that card after looking at all the planets and everything. I mean, that's really indicating an awakening, and it's going to be a major awakening because this is really shattering. Remember I said all those planets in the 9th house and everything, new beliefs? It's really crashing your old way of seeing things. You're going to see things from a whole new perspective now for some reason. This is, well, not for some reason, those planets. And you're going to wake up to realizing you've been very out of alignment with some of your efforting to be fulfilled in home life. This is not just home life. This is all around fulfillment card for me. You're sort of coming into a realizing, a period of realization, what has been really holding you back, trapping your heart. This is the heart card. I teach my grid in my workshop. This is situation, what you think of it, what God wants you to think of it, wild card or outcome, heart space, head-heart alignment space, because heart, head, the alignment, how divine wants you to align your energies, how to be more in alignment. And wild card outcome, again, this card would indicate heart situation, what divine wants you to feel or know about your feelings. So we're going to talk more about that. And then this would be head, what divine wants you to know about your feelings. And then this is the 11th card, what divine wants you to know is really throwing you out of alignment right now. That's a card that's totally out of alignment. These are out of alignment, but the cards are trying to help pull you into alignment here. So, okay, let's take a look. I like my pointer. I'm having fun with this. Okay. Major awakening, major shift in mentality, complete and utter change of mind. That's mind spot, tower card, boom. Old ways of thinking gone. They have not whatever your belief system was before has not really held any longevity or ground or proven to be of any use. They've disappointed you and confined you. Because you know what? The Aquarian energy is a very mental energy. It's a very mind energy. It's not a feeling, as much a feeling energy. So I think the Aquarians have adopted some sort of belief system or way of thinking about the world and spiritualism that has really not been about their heart, that has not activated heart experience for them, and has not really, whatever has been a spiritual understanding in their past life, or I mean this life, but in the past, has not come forth, has only led their realizing their thoughts has only led to confinement of heart, and because this is the heart space, has only trapped them into disappointments, reoccurring cycles of disappointment. So I get excited. These cards are powerful. Okay. So, okay, let's take a look at the Four of Pentacles here with the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is out of alignment. This new understanding is going to enable the Aquarians to stop efforting in a way that doesn't bring them fulfillment, or also bring them the life they desire. They realize that they haven't been able to progress because of this way of thinking. And now we get the Nine of Pentacles out of alignment. God wants you to know this way of thinking this disappointment has thrown you out of alignment to progress materially or as a materializer in this world, because there's confusion. The Aquarians are in a state of confusion. This confusion, there's been too much. I think they've gone through a period of confusion about philosophy, religion, spiritualism, guruism, being of service, and philosophies, what they think all around completely, because of a disappointment and a feeling that the way they thought, they have not been able to expand with a life, because Aquarius energy is such a mental energy. They have not been able to expand in a way that has brought them fulfillment, because that they realize that there's a lack of fulfillment in some way that they think has prevented them from feeling a heart expansive life. And involving finances and financial progression somehow involved in this block, somehow has thrown them out of alignment financially. So it's just a total all-around state of confusion about how to go forward in life now financially. It's created a real state of confusion. I don't know how else to explain that, but you are going to win here. There is going to be hope here. I think this period is a little bit of a total, because we get the Knight of Swords, but it's out of alignment. Eight of Cups out of alignment, signifying here trying to find alignment, trying to find fulfillment. So this is sort of like a realization. This card always represents realization that the way the Aquarians have been thinking about spiritualism and philosophy and religion is completely shattered down because of some form of knowledge of disappointment, somehow desiring. They were trapped in situations where their heart wasn't expressed. It's held them back. They now want to come forward and end the charade of what it was they believed that it is not bare. It's taken them, pulled them away from fulfillment in life. And it's sort of like a hard thing for them to realize. It's a painful thing to realize, because I suppose on some level the Aquarian feels that they've wasted their time, feels that they have wasted time, but this is going to, because this is, it hasn't been a waste of time. I get ahead of myself in these reads, I apologize. It's just that it's been a learning curve that has brought you to this new awareness of, now this is the Aquarian. You see, the sign of Aquarius is all about sudden realizations, expansion. Like, that's what's happening to you, Aquarians. You're realizing because you've gotten to a point where these thoughts, because swords represent thoughts, this way of thinking has got to go. There's a new hope in this new, there's a new hope now that makes them realize that the way they thought before was not conducive to progressing financially. They've been out of alignment. So it's causing an upset, but this is a clearing of the thinking that has thrown you out of alignment, the beliefs that have thrown you out of alignment, that have given you deeply unfulfilling experiences. And that's over. The charade is over. You want what you love. You want emotional, balanced, towards higher higher, more meaningful relationships and higher, more meaningful endeavors, not to effort out of alignment with the divine. It's will. The Aquarians are waking up to aligning with divine will for them, and what that is. Because, and a realization that they have effort for too long out of alignment with their divine will. They've not been led by heart. It's hard for air signs to be led by heart. I mean, all signs need divination to become closerly, more intimate with heart knowledge, which is divine knowledge of our divine will, knowledge of divine will. So if this card is in the heart space, they've been so much in their head space that they've blocked heart knowledge, and it's held them back. It's thrown them out of alignment and has not made them abundant as much as they can be. Coming from an emotionally fulfilled experience is going to bring, well, that's the King of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, a financial abundance. And this is this card here. So it has held them back from financial liberation. So really the Aquarians are going through a huge mental crisis or belief system, a belief crisis, a belief shift, major belief shift into a true dedication to aligning with a higher purpose, a higher divinity, to aligning with their effort with a divine, fulfilling heart, coming into a knowledge of what's in the heart, what is emotionally balancing. It is important to motivate from emotion for Aquarians. It's going to bring them, they've been too out of alignment with unemotionally fulfilling endeavors and possibly relationships for some. So I hope this read is clear. Thank you for watching. Namaste.